Are you kidding me? You lost your cool again? Guess I better fix this. All right. No way! Coming at ya! I will destroy you!
Alright. Super Base Gogeta. What does he have to offer here? Well, this is a pretty standard moveset, actually. Nothing really too bright, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's here because he's cool and he kind of has to be. He does have really nice basic attacks and really nice combos. I will give Gogeta that. He feels really fast. He feels really strong. This definitely feels like a moveset this Gogeta would have. So I think that's really done and good and translated. They gave him an actual unique grab this time. That last hit is my favorite for all these reasons. That's pretty cool to have it here. Now, Kamehameha. This is your average charging Kamehameha. It's whatever. Gogeta uses Kamehameha, so I don't mind it being here. I do wish maybe we had like a chargeable Final Flash just to, you know, make it different. Now, Super Explosion Wave, I definitely feel like could have been different. We could have gotten that counter move from Xenoverse that they just added. What are they calling it? I wouldn't really call it Rising Vortex, and he has Rising Vortex here, so. Or maybe another unique melee move would have been nice. I'm not too fussed about it, because, you basically give Gogeta everything he probably should have had here. Maybe the volley before the Soul Punisher, because Gogeta Blue kind of just throws the Soul Punisher. There's no volley. So maybe this version gets the volley, just to give him something. And it's similar to how God Punisher works in Xenoverse. Just a thing to think about. Now, this is a Big Bang Kamehameha. Why the hell is he saying Kamehameha? The game says Big Bang Kamehameha. He's using Big Bang Kamehameha. He's charging it up like a normal Kamehameha. At least that's what it looks like to me. Why are we saying Kamehameha? I actually had to look it up because I thought he didn't have Big Bang Kamehameha, but I remember somebody talking about it when Rikubu, when he was showcasing the Super Gogeta demo 2 years ago. And yeah, this Gogeta is okay. It's good to have the base forms. I like when games add in base forms. I do think they're needed. But this one is one of the worst base forms. Usually they try to at least give the base form a cool rush or something to differentiate it. But this is one of the few times the base form characters don't have anything to make them stand out. Which in itself isn't bad, but I do wish they gave him some type of rush.
Do this thing! I am here to defeat you! You better not disappoint me. Time to say goodbye now. Take this!
Super Saiyan Super Gogeta. One of the best characters in the game, by the way. At least... oh, actually, well, one of my favorite Gogetas, anyways. Has really quick combos. They fit this version. It does oftentimes feel like this version is the fastest version of the Super Gogetas. He's looks very cool here. Just like all these combos look very nice and they flow very quickly. It really just feels like I'm in a Dragon Ball fight when playing as him with how quick shit is going. He has the same grab. Like I said, it's a cool grab, so it's not that bad. Super Kamehameha. Honestly, would have rather them just given him Big Bang Kamehameha, like his ultimate was in in his base form. But that would have been better. Rising Vortex is one of my favorite rushes. You got that first hit really good. This combo of hits really good. That third hit really nice. Those three last hits are my favorite. They really started it good, and they even added in the little headbutt that Gogeta does. It's not necessarily part of this combo, but he still does it in the movie. This is a really nice rush. A really nice rush. It it starts off really strong. It has a nice barrage section, and then those last three hits do feel powerful. It feels like that like first hit out of the first last three. One is just like so powerful it freaking stuns them. Then Gogeta, just to finish them off, just slams them down. It feels like all three hits are really powerful. This, I think, does a really good job at showcasing Gogeta's power. The headbutt feels strong. The other hits feel like he's doing them quickly, but it still feels powerful. And those last three hits are just chef's kiss. I really wish they did something similar with the ultimate. Other than the final part, this is the perfect ultimate. First hit, good. Second hit, good. Third hit, good. The, like, charge up here is pretty good. My only issue is, this is meant to be Stardust, this is Stardust Fall. And to me, it just looks like he forms a giant, like, sheet of, like, glass, like, water glass, and shoots it downwards. We also never get to see the volley hit anything. If you're gonna do a scatter blanket blast like this, put us in the opponent's view, then show the blasts coming down, hitting Broly, and then a outwards view to Gogeta, and Gogeta watches it explode. That would have vastly improved a ultimate that is good, but falls short on its very last thing, and that's kind of meant to be the whole payoff of everything. So it's just a shame that they didn't give us a full payoff.
I am the strongest!
And here's Gogeta Blue. Again, very nice combos, very nice combo strings. They are slower than his Super Saiyan counterpart, but these are still really fast and still make me feel like I'm in a Dragon Ball show playing a Dragon Ball character, which is really all you can ask for. He keeps the same grab and everything. He does have a unique Ki Blast, though, where you get this like nice little volley, which I'm guessing is meant to symbolize the barrage. I do think it's cool that Gogeta Blue has Soul Punisher, he just like throws it out, but it would be more accurate to do the volley, and they have attacks like this already. I think it's called Gallic Trap. It's from Super Saiyan Super Vegeta, where he throws those two volleys. He throws those volleys. They hit the opponent, and he does Gallic Gun. I don't see why they couldn't do something like this, where we get to see the volleys hit the opponent. Gogeta crush the Soul Punisher, throw it at the opponent, and create a explosion, similar to how it works in fighters. I'm not saying this is bad, but to be fair, the first time I saw this, I realized I didn't realize that he was throwing Soul Punisher. I thought he was just throwing a Ki Blast. Do I like Soul Punisher? Yes, I think it's something he uses, so it makes sense to me to have it here. I just think it should have came with the volley, because those cutscene Ki Blasts are some of the coolest, and we don't nearly have enough of those. So adding in another one really wouldn't hurt. Comet Strike! A really, really strong super. First hit, strong. Second hit, strong. Third hit, strong. That second hit really sells the whole thing. It feels like I am facing overwhelming power and seeing overwhelming power. The only thing I don't like is the Meteor Explosion part. In Xenoverse, Meteor Explosion is done really well. In this, it feels like it's almost a afterthought. And what I personally would have done is keep everything the exact same. Show, like, picture Gogeta, have the lightning go down his arm. We cut to the opponent and the pillar bursting from inside of them and exploding. Make this like a mini ultimate. Hell, I still think Meteor Explosion should have been his ultimate. They could have done what they did with fighters, where they combined Comet Strike, Meteor Explosion, and Gogeta's ultimate Kamehameha. I would have loved to see this remade in this game. Now, the worst part of his kit is his ultimate, by the way. This has a very nice charge up. I do think he should have had more of a aura. That's a nice look. The blue, it still makes it look like he's charging a ocean, similar to Vegito. But these are very similar ultimates, except I think the ultimate Kamehameha is worse. You get a nice charge up. As soon as the beam hits, Gogeta bursts it and explodes it. But then, we're back to the whole bursting thing. And it hurts this move. We should have saw the beam engulf the opponent. And then, after a bit, it cuts out to like a overhead. Gogeta pours more power into it and then makes it explode. So we get the satisfaction of seeing our opponent engulfed in the attack, and get to see its power, because it doesn't really feel overpowering. His rush feels way better as a ultimate, and hell, I think it would have done better as a ultimate than his stupid Kamehameha. But that's just in my opinion. Overall, Super Gogeta is cool, but I was expecting a bit more for a... well, him and Broly are technically pre-order characters. kinda. You get early release access to them, which means you don't have to buy them or unlock them. They just like come in the game for you. For these two characters, I'm going to be much harder on because you're paying extra money for them. And if this entices people, I think they should all be special or get special treatment just because they are considered special and sought after. I do think this for some other characters. Some other characters should get more love and more polish than others, just based on their importance for the series. But I digress. Do I think he's worth a pre-order? No. No, I don't think Super Gogeta was worth a pre-order. Super Gogeta is still a good character. If I had to rank him as a whole, A tier. I don't think he's S like Vegito or S like Z Gogeta. But he's still good, and he's unique enough not to go down any further. He's bridging S, but I must admit his Super Saiyan form is doing the bulk of that work, just because I do think his Super Saiyan form is the third best Gogeta.